and welcome. I'm Cypher, and welcome to another live stream of Cypher and Minecraft. So, number one, I know I'm late. Like, you're gonna say very late. I did not make an announcement for this because it was just all of a sudden. I work as a freelancer, let's leave it at that. So sometimes I have work in different hours, and right now I got work at 7 p.m. today. So I knew I was not going to be able to make it until 8 for the stream. So I was like, okay, I'll start at 8, it's going to be fine, I'll do my stream, blah blah. But then when I decided to start, turns out YouTube changed a little bit the settings, so I could not bloody find where to change the orientation horizontal so you guys could watch it the proper way, the Minecraft. So I was like, oh god. So I restarted YouTube like 3 times. So I restarted my phone like twice. And so it turns out it's a little tiny button they placed somewhere else that I found later on. So I am late for that reason, and I am late because I got worked. So here we are. Hey Gerald, welcome. Yes, Tetris is so much fun. Yeah. So, little announcement before I get on with the Tetris and explain and do my stream. My streams from now on, or at least for now, will be at 8 p.m. on Thursdays. I'm seriously considering changing it to Fridays, but I will make an official announcement if that happens. Mostly because, like I said, I got work and I finish at 8 so I can come here. But you don't always finish exactly at 8 o'clock anything that you do. So I may be arriving 8:02, 8:05, so for that reason I may move it to Fridays, but I don't know yet. So far it's gonna be 8 o'clock Mountain Time for the moment. Minecraft stream on Thursdays. Hey Potato, welcome. So World Tetris Day is today, and I found out today. Other plans for the stream today, I was gonna keep doing the 15-year journey because I haven't finished it, and I may hop on it for a while at the end. But then turns out Minecraft decided to announce it was World Tetris Day, which funny thing, it's a different game, and they're selling, if I understood correctly, a Tetris mod. Here we go. Yeah, a Tetris mod on Minecraft. So, unfortunately, I'm not gonna buy it. Why? Because I have never bought Minecoins, to be honest. So, I don't have it, so I cannot purchase it. But, this gave me a very good idea into making a Tetris monument in my fun world, which is gonna be absolutely beautiful. I already have, like, the whole idea in my head, and I know it's gonna look good, so bear with me, guys. I hope you like it. Also, I'm not sponsored or anything. If you guys love Tetris, go get the add-on. As far as I understood, because I only read a bit about it, like Tetris blocks start falling all over in whatever world you decide it, and then you can break them for fun surprises. So that sounds cool. But yeah, to be honest, I am a Minecraft addict, but I'm not the game spender. So none of the games do I usually spend on, so Minecraft included. So I don't own any Minecoins for that reason. Usually I kind of just use what's there and the free stuff, and yeah. So, let's see. Last time in this world, we were building the Minecraft logo, which, by the way, was cool. Now, on this side, we have Mario Land. So, Mario Land is going to extend all the way back there, and whatever else we can do. Like, we started the other day a very cool Mario roller coaster. And so far, I was loving it. Let's see a little bit of where we were before we start on with the Tetris. So, minecart. This is so far where we were in this one, so. I absolutely love it. And I have the mushroom dispenser. So, well, this is a Mario Land. I could babble about the things I've done, and I'm still looking forward to doing it. But the Tetris, I was thinking maybe somewhere around here to keep it like near, if we can call it the video game side of things. Do you guys like the idea that I build it here, or maybe somewhere else with the flat terrain? Like, not behind this, because all the way back here is like everything Minecraft themed. You know, we have the fox enclosure, we have the where you get the pickaxe, and obviously the lightsaber is not Minecraft, but you're gonna get something Minecraft related when I build the parkour system. So should I do the Tetris back here, I would have to burn down a forest for it, or should I look somewhere else? Tell me, guys, in the chat, what do you think? How has your day been, by the way? Let me know all about it. You know what, in the meantime, hold on, I usually send the link to the stream to a couple of people. So, let me see. If you want to stop by. There we go. And there we go. Oh, well, okay, it's better. That's so glad to hear. So, Potato, tell me, do you think burning down a forest and building the Minecraft edition would be nice here? Or maybe somewhere like over here, I don't know. You know what, I think that maybe that forest is a bit too crowded. Before I keep asking, sorry, but it's gonna take me a while to burn it down. And I don't want to do the whole stream around it. So maybe the Tetris thing would be somewhere, this is too small. Maybe somewhere a little bit more colorful. This is a very flat terrain, but I'm hoping to building a tea house here. I'm not sure if I'm gonna finish the orangery or I'm gonna build something different, but definitely a tea house related thing. We have the beautiful thing there. What is these? Oh, the entrance to a mine. I always keep forgetting. I'm trying to look to find, you know what, I think this is the perfect place for the, if we take down this horrible mountain thing. And I could do the Tetris monument in here. Or it's a little bit too small still, because I have that thing here. I don't know if I'm gonna ever use it. It's for a little water roller coaster that it's still under built, like being built. So it's a funny part about my builds, you know. It's always I have this very creative idea, but then it's where do I build it? You know, very funny situation I always encounter. Maybe this would be a nice spot. And not that hard to clean, I would say. Yeah, I'm building it here. Alright, so let me figure out. Because it's gonna flatten the terrain so horribly. Like, so absolutely horribly. And I'm gonna have to start here in the flattening. So let me do the coordinates for you guys. So right now, ooh, where are my coordinates? Show coordinates. Sorry, it's... Okay. I will flatten the little thing that's gonna be extra later. Something is wrong in my coordinates. It's not 670. It's 1164 7329. Now that makes sense. And going up to the other side, here, but here. I would go here because I don't want to by any chance to spoil this. So 1, 2, 1, 9. 1, 2, 1, 9. 89. 3, 42. Let's see if we are lucky enough to be able. I mean, because sometimes, you know, the formula tells it's too many blocks in the area. Cannot place blocks outside world, you know, blah blah. So, wish me luck. 1, 1, 6, 4. 70. Oh, wait. I need to fill 1, 1, 6, 4. 70. 329. 1, 2, 1, 9. 89. I'm doing something wrong here, I know it. It cannot be 89. Hold on. Oh, darn it. $93. Now that makes sense. Okay, so again, fill 1, 1, 6, 4. 70. 329. 1, 2, 1, 9. 93. 3, 4, 2. Air. All right. It did something. But, oh no, it did clear a huge chunk. We now just need to clear this little chunk over here. All right, so we're gonna start by standing here and sending 1, 1, 7, 1, 6, 9, 3, 2, 8. Going all the way. Ooh, 93. One, 2, 1, 9. 7, 93. 0, 3. All right. Let's clear down another chunk. It's 1, 1, 7, 1. 69. 3, 2, 8. 1, 2, 1, 9. 93. 3, 3. Air. There we go, although it went one layer down. No! Oh no! Oh, Control Z, please, Control Z. We have a major situation here. No! Houston, we have a problem. I will be having to fix this later, but yikes. So, fill 1171, 69, 303, 1219, 69, 324 with Gross. Okay. And I'm gonna have to fix this later. Like way later. But so far it worked. We just now need to clear this little chunk here. And we'll be done. So this is like probably the easiest part to clear. You know what? I'm gonna do this part by hand. I'm gonna spoil it, and it's like super tiny. Whenever it's a really small area, sometimes it's even easier to do it by hand, you know. And the donkey is looking at me like, what on earth are you doing? Leave my terrain alone. Hey, I'm building a really cool Tetris. So maybe we're gonna like it as well. ASMR stream now, guys. Cutting grass. This is the one thing I don't like about clearing like this. You always get this horrible, obvious difference from where you started. Like, look. It's obvious, you know. Although, you know what? I'm just simply gonna clear it here. And that's gonna give me a lot more, you know, space. So, if I just get rid of all the... So, it's, 1179. And 278. And we're gonna go all the way here, all the way to, well, I would dare say here, 305. And 1219 70. We said 305. So we're gonna just do fill 1179 70 278 1219 70 305 air. Alright. It still looks a little down in here, but we have a really clear space in here for our Tetris. This is what looks weird, you know, and the mountain is like fully chopped here. That can be fixed later on. You know, you just do little things like this that give it a little bit of texture, but that will be done fully later. Right now, I'm only gonna fill this little hole here. Mainly so it makes a little bit sense. Doggy. Hey, little doggy. something like this. There. Now it makes sense, kinda. I know, it still looks weird. It's always difficult making like real set terrain, but you can try. Something a little bit more like this, probably. That's the best we can do. Yeah. We still need to figure out those trees, but we're gonna do the Tetris monument. So let's get started. Also, do you want to know a quick way to refill this with grass when you did it manually and it looks horrible like that? Only in creative, guys. You simply up your random speed to 100. Allow it to exist for a minute. Look at it. All your vegetables are gonna grow as well. If your animals were supposed to pair, they're gonna pair or mate. And done. Easy peasy. It looks like a weird patch, but apparently that's how Minecraft really generated it, so. Just simply set the random tick speed back to 1 again. And we're back in business. Alright. So, let's build our beautiful, beautiful Tetris idea. Alright, so I have an idea of a huge like Tetris world. It's not going to be functional. I mean, I have seen videos of people making functional Tetris worlds. To be honest, it requires a lot of time, a lot of redstone. It's far too complicated for my liking. I mean, they look beautiful, but I'm not building that. I'm more like building something. You'll see. Alright, so we're gonna start by building a game board. We're gonna build the one of those Tetris in the world. In all those Tetris in the world. Which was the, I don't know if it's maybe the original, but it's gonna be you know, the first one came in a Game Boy sorts, or yeah, it was for Game Boy if I'm not mistaken. The very, 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 very original. Do any of you guys remember the very, very first Tetris that ever existed? I remember they even sold like this little how to explain it? They were like these little consoles. They weren't even Game Boy. They were like Chinese made, I would call it. And they would come with a little Tetris simulator alongside like 2 more games. And that's all you would get, and you would be a happy child if you got one to play with it throughout a road trip or a plane trip. So yeah, alright, so let's start. We need some bricks. But they have to be, yes, black and white. Oh no. They say building in the rain is like something good. Unfortunately, I don't want to build, and not in thunder. Bye-bye to that. Alright, so let's build our Tetris board. gotta be huge. It can be much more huge than that. Maybe? Oh, if we build it a little bit a little bit bigger, it's gonna collide with the roller coaster. Now that is something I didn't consider. You know what? I think I'm gonna have to build it like a couple of lanes away. If I do it here, I don't think I collide with it. Or do I? No, I don't. Alright. So this is gonna be the perfect. I can tear down that one in a moment or later. A little precedence, alright. So something in the lines of that. And we need to start building our little blocks. So I'm thinking black concrete. So it blends in well with a dark gray. Like something in the lines of this. So if we say that every block is going to be like 4, maybe. It looks tiny-ish, maybe. Let me see. I like how it looks, but the thing is that the outer layer is a bit too fat. And if I do it bigger, it's going to be humongous. So, let me see if there is another option here. I don't know if you get what I mean here, but like if this is just one square, it looks good, but the outer layer looks like too big for my liking. Although, you know what, maybe it could work. Just there is one block that used to look like that, but hold on, terracotta, no, concrete. It would be more something like this. There were blocks that looked like this. I think it's a regular blocks. I don't know how I'm gonna get them to look Tetris-like. We're gonna have to see, because there's blocks like look, you know, like this, but then we would need a line to separate them so you can see the difference in each block. And then it starts looking weird, maybe? Or not really. You know what? I'm just gonna go with the flow and see how it looks. So bear with me, guys, for a moment. Yeah, I think it is working. All right, so let me check chat. All right, so so far it's looking Tetris-like. So we're gonna put 2 blocks here. And this is going to be one of those, 4x4. Nostalgic moment here, when the little 4x4 would drop was one of my favorite blocks on Tetris. The little 4x4. Although we have a problem here, we still need like a bottom line, and for it to look nice. And if I do that, I have to raise everything one block up. Because we need a bottom line, and I never thought of that. Oops. But you know what? I'm someone that does a good job, so. I redo this. So let me now it's going to start looking like Tetris. Now it makes sense. Now it absolutely makes sense. No! Wrong gray. All right. Alright, so far we have this. Oh no! Oops. You do realize the huge mistake just made. Alright, so far it looks good. Now, I would say in here, maybe one of those toolbars, but those ones apparently where we're gonna use coral, because they look like sponges, like with little dots of some sort. So I'm gonna use a coral for that matters and make one of those tool. We're usually 3 or 4 blocks tall, so we're gonna make the big 4 blocks. This little huge toolbar that would drop. Like that. This brings back so many memories. But apparently I totally forgot. Because this ones you didn't have like a division. I'm checking like a little picture of how Tetris looks just because I forget a few things. I'm not gonna copy the exact style of the Tetris game that was being played at the moment. I am just like remembering a little bit and how it looked for sets and blocks. Alright, so this is looking good so far. And we need to close this. I mean, we still can add a little bit more things. But so far we need space to put the score thingy on the side. Although I'm wondering if we're going to have enough space to put the score thingy inside. You know, this is always when I build how my train of thought works. Like I look at it and then sometimes I'm like, you know, I'm not going to. So I start thinking about moving things, which is probably what I'm going to be doing right now. You're not going to believe it, but I'm probably going to stay back where I was in the original line. Don't worry, I'm not going to move the whole game before you're like, oh no, you've already spent several minutes building. No. Don't worry. But what I can do, and what probably will work, is this. You'll see. Simplest way to destroy a line. Alright, so what I'm going to do is move those 4 blocks on this side. You know, the ones I'm talking about. Those specific 4 blocks. Just like this. And in here, we're going to remove this. Simple. And it's easier to break blocks going down than up. The only situation is that sometimes, you can break more than you beg for, which is why I don't do it that often. Wants me to have a the whole country here is in like a heat wave. Lately we've been around hold on. We get the combustion because it's around 32 Celsius. But let me see if I can tell you how much in Fahrenheit. 32 Celsius to Fahrenheit. It would be around 8990. So, oh god. Are we hot here? Alright, so now that this is looking good, we can just do this. We would have to do this little thing one more to the right. If we want to fill like another block in here, fit like more blocks in here. Because each block is like 3 wide. Alright. So what piece should I add next? You guys want to tell me in chat? I don't have space for a big one. It could be another one of those tall ones. Or somebody made a mistake here and left a hole. But usually you don't make those kinds of mistakes, I hope. In here, I'm having an idea of, you know, I'm gonna do it like opposite. It's not exactly how a Tetris piece would look, but I mean, like there's one that looks similar, not identical, but I don't have the amount of pixels I need to make it look identical, so I'm gonna do this. Let's see if you can guess the piece I added by mistake. And I mean because this is not exactly where I would have put it if I were playing Tetris, or maybe I would. We'll see. So, it is the little Z. You know, that little piece that looks like a Z. It fits nice there, so maybe it wasn't such a big mistake. Alright, so maybe here they added one of those solo blocks. You know, I don't know if that was in the original game, to be honest, when you got like a one singular block. Because if I do that, then we have like a perfect space for an L. So either way, we're going to have here one solo singular block. And in here, we have the perfect space for a 1 and 2. So, like here, yeah, we're going to have the perfect space for 1. So let's make it. Those ones are regular. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Wait, no. Each block is 1, yeah. And it's a 1 by 2 piece. That's gonna fit perfect there. So we're gonna want to make the viewer of this beautiful sculpture feel like they found the perfect place for that piece. Let me see how I would build it. Oh, it's not. It would be a 2 by 1. Oh God. It's almost about to clash into the top. If not, you know what? I can always fix this little thing and make like a little curvy thing that comes here and take that shaped corner. And maybe I'll do that. This little piece here. He's dropping, and there is an absolutely perfect place to put it. I know you guys can see it already. It's dropping. So, now that we have this, we need to fill the rest of the space. Now, it usually has like a yellowish kind of back to it. So I think end stone will be the perfect color to give it this little retro color on the back, if you know what I mean. what? If I mess this up, I'm gonna be so angry. But I want to try it. So, hold on. You get the coordinates here. It's 98, not 97. And all the way here. It's 1109 70 110909 no 1189 7301. Alright, so let's see if I can do this without messing up what I've already been building today. So we want to fill 3. What was that sound? You guys heard it as well? Like a bird of some sort, but inside Minecraft. 189 70 301. There it's a sheep. And underscore stone. Replace air. Wish me luck. Yes, I did it! Alright! Because I'm happy. Literally, it worked, guys. Alright. Look at this. Beautiful. Okay, so, you know what? Let me take 2 seconds to fix this, because I don't like this little roller coaster going all the way like this. So, there is one simple way to fix this. I have to take a sharp turn. Here. We're gonna do some redstone. We're gonna have to do some rating system. Disconnect these for a moment. Oh no. Hold it. It cannot be in the turn. Ups, down. Can't believe this is getting changed for a while. And now all we need is a little bit of rail. Regular, beautiful, regular rail. Oh, but this little part is not being powered. If we do this instead of this, it works. Oh, you gotta be serious. You know what? I am doing this instead. There. There. And there. Simple as that. There we go. Now maybe that is blocking a bit the view. We're not going to be changing that, but we have our Tetris game. Alright, so let's keep going with this. So now that we have a beautiful, beautiful piece falling down in the right place, or not in the right place, but you know exactly where you would like to place it. Let's do the other side of this thing. Perfect. And on this side we need there. Just like that. So now we need to make the scoreboard. So we're gonna need to fill this first, a little line here. All the way to the top. Right. And then we're going to start building the little scoreboard. So at the almost top, we have this little sign here that says the score. So we're going to try and see if we can still write it. You know what? Ah, come on, Minecraft, I don't. Okay, we have an S. Let's see. Score. I think it's gonna be a bit too big, but we're gonna try. Let me see so far where I am standing. No, the letters are too big to be built like that. Let me think. I could use the old method of alphabet. I think that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Let me get a loom. And let me get, if I'm gonna need them, I think it's not gonna match the color. Two, three, four, five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The only thing I could do, but I don't know how I would do it, is move my bar. I mean, I've done that before, but I totally remember how to move a place, a full picture. That is a good question. Or moving this to the back, which is also completely doable and maybe much more feasible. Hold on. What the command to structure. I remember it. It was something clone. There we go. I know it was clone. Ah, yes. They gave me the answer. Well, I'm not the genius they are, but thank you. Absolutely incredible. Yes. All right. This is gonna solve all of our problems, guys. All right, so all I need is your love tonight. No. Sometimes a little hard to get where you want it. Yeah, but 37 is too much. On the Z is where I want maybe 15. No. On the Z I need literally 1. This is where I need 15. Or more. Why is it not letting me? Text editing, go 1. Thank you. 20. More than that. Text editing. Need 30. Precisely. Here. Need 0. Thank you. I think that actually captures it all. Or maybe I only need 30 here, I think. Is that high enough? I am going to guess yes. So I'm going to name this structure Tetris. Save. Structure saved. Alright, and now we're going to choose how far we want to move it. Gonna go with... Alright. And we're going to put load Tetris. Alright, we're gonna load it. Ta-da! And that is how you move a structure, guys. Although it moved it 1 block below because that is what the structure block tends to love doing it. Thank you, structure block, for ruining a whole chunk for me. It's got a simple fix, but I'm just not happy about it. Alright, so simple fix, and my god, Minecraft, stop putting... Let's do it again. There, problem fixed. There's gonna be like an extra line on the bottom But nobody will notice once we fill that with grass. That I will not be doing today on stream. And now we gotta remove this. Simple, easy. Let me get the coordinates for you. My god, hey, Wolverine! Welcome back, Potato. Me, Potato, a kid actually bit Tetris. Really? Think of something cheeky to get to blush and stream. Oh, well, that already made me. Well done. Same old, different day. A good singing voice is an easy way to get some action cyber. Alright, if you... Let me just put the coordinates before I forget this, but if you want me to sing, choose a song. Hopefully I know it. If not, well, then try again. Thanks for participating. But yeah, it's been a bit of a long day for me. Guys, I've had lots to do. The job that came in today, it's a good thing that I have work. Funny thing for me to say it, but you know, in this economy, we need money. But yeah, by the way, you guys just arrived, so a little. Sorry, I was concentrating. Little review of what I said earlier on the stream. My streams are changing schedule. So far, they're just gonna be changed from 7:30 to 8 p.m. on Thursdays. I may switch them to Friday. I don't know yet. The thing is that, like I said, I'm a freelancer. So I got work now on Thursdays, 7 p.m. So I finish at 8, so I would arrive at the stream between 8, 8:05, 8:10, depending on, you never finish like sharp. So that's the thing. And due to that, I may change it to Friday. But the thing about Fridays is I'm not the social kind that goes out a lot on Fridays. I would be more the weekends me. But sometimes things can happen, and on Thursdays it was more of a sure thing that I was not going to be interrupting the streams. So I'm still deciding that, but for the moment official time is 8 p.m. Mountain Time, Thursdays for the Minecraft stream. Unfortunately, I don't want to have to pay my bills, thank you. But I do have to if I want to keep buying delicious Starbucks, amongst other stuff. That is one of my favorite things is Starbucks. Oh, I recently just tasted an absolutely delicious Starbucks that I wish they sold here in Mexico, and they don't. But I had the lavender cream frappuccino, my goodness. It was absolutely delicious. Alright guys, now that we're back on track with what we need, let me just put that structure block back into this a little. Oh, that bunny is so cute. You see, it was a bit tricky to remember, but we managed to move this far enough to be able to finish it. Oh no, I love lavender. You should have. No, so, I would love to sing the campfire song, but I don't know it. I mean, I know which song you're talking about. It's a legendary song. By the way, guys, for those of you that don't know, it's SpongeBob, but I don't know the lyrics mostly, so I'm afraid. Yeah. You know what? I just got an idea. This block will be a lot better if we fix it a little bit. Because, I mean, in rare occasions you get this tiny block. So instead, I'm going to make it a little bit bigger by adding one more block that can also fit quite perfectly here. We'll just have to raise the structure a little bit, but no matter, we can do that. I might finish this today, maybe not on stream. I know I may have to go with you because, you know, I started late, and then if I eat dinner too late, it's not good for my health, blah blah. But I would like to post a video regarding this for a video for TikTok. And Tetris World Day is today, so if I don't finish this little structure today, I'm not gonna be able to post anything. And I'm already late for posting it. Like it would have had to be early in the morning, and it wasn't. So yeah, if I finish this like off camera, it's gonna be for that. Look at this. Look at this, guys. Now we have a block worthy of being accommodated in a perfect place. You know it, guys. You know it. Alright, so let's do the score thingy that we were doing earlier. So let's see. I'm gonna try to do the letters as small as possible so that I don't have to take up much space. Alright, so score. If you guys are listening to some weirdo talking, it's not a weirdo, it's just a recording. It's a guy selling tamales. That happens here in Mexico. So, well, now you learned something new. Score. And by the way, guys, if you are ever in Mexico, I do not recommend you get tamales from these people. They're like good workers. Hold on, I'm having trouble here trying to make the R. I think this works. Does it? No, this R is weird. Hold on, I'm trying to fix it. There we go, I think. Score. Yeah, the R is still weird, but I don't seem to find a better way to do it. For now, we're gonna leave it like that. I don't really find a better way to do it. They're good workers, but not all. Usually, when not all the tamales they sell this late are that good. So I usually prefer to get them like an established place, even if it's on the streets. Like street vendors are the best, but not the ones that are just like wandering around. All right, so we have the score little thingy, which needs to be completely surrounded in this yellow thing. Alright, we have score, which is a little bit too big for my liking, but you know what, we're gonna keep it for now. So now after that, we need like a little light gray line in here. And on the top, because it's supposed to be like a little round bubble, so this should do the trick to giving it a little bit of roundness, I would say. Alright, so I'm gonna fill in the rest later. There we have it, like a little line, and then we get again the score. Like one line is for sure completely yellow, or this weird kind of, well, yellowish color I would call it. And then let's say you have a nice round score of wait, hold on, how many years is Tetris? Tetris was released in 1989. Alright, so 35 years old. No, it can't be that young. Is it really just 35 years old? I would have thought older than that. No, I did see the can of corn Meltamalice and I was like, no, I'm not gonna buy this. Ooh, I kind of want to know why though. Let me know in line, please, or in chat if you feel comfortable. I goofed. I had Starbucks last year, but before that I was. Oh, okay. Well, you should still have some. Yeah, I'm doing the original Game Boy colors, of course. Green tea frap. That's nice. Although I'm not a fan of green tea, but nice. I used to like sitting in their stores. Then they redesigned them to kind of like people out from hanging out too long. That's what she always wanted to say. Oh my god, I mean, now that made me blush. Right, so if Tetris is 35 years old, I think I'm just gonna give it a nice round score of 100. I was gonna give it a score of however long it was, but nice score of 100, so. Alright, so there we go. Beautiful, nice score of 100. And then, again, Minecraft, stop it, the storms, thank you. Alright, a nice beautiful score of 100. And then we gotta do a sign that says level and a sign that says lines. Although I'm not sure I'm gonna have the space for it, so I'm probably gonna have to skip those even though they're like very typical. But this is not big enough for it. I would have to move that a little bit up. Although, you know what? I probably can. Make it higher? I mean, either way, it tends to be higher. Before we end the stream, because I do have to end the stream, unfortunately. Let me just do this, and I'll be ending the stream. Oh, there we have it, and then the chest. So, we need these to be maybe 10 blocks. No. 20 blocks. Actually, it's precisely 19 apparently. Alright. And on the yay, it's gonna have to be probably like 20 more blocks. Oh wow, it's not really grabbing it, but it's working. Alright, and on the Z, I want it just to be 1. And here, I hate that this always does this. 0, thank you. Oh, there we go. It does say score. We're gonna save it as a score. Alright, and now a lot higher. So we're gonna probably move it like here. If I do that, let's see. How high would it take it? I think we're gonna need a little bit more space even, so maybe here. I think that's gonna be a nice enough number. Wait. No, what's happening here? Yeah, this one is fine, but did I save it? Uh-huh. Not sure I had done that, so let's see. Load. Score. Okay, extremely high. Just like I thought previously. I think that one's good, so let's load it. There we go. Will that be high enough to add the load lines in next? I think so. And actually it helped a lot because now we sorta can use this to now write lines in here. You know, so like for example, lines would have to start maybe around here. How high were the letters? It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Still don't think we're gonna have space for level on lines. I think it's only gonna have to be level. But still. And each letter it's only 3 blocks wide, so we're just gonna finish that, and I'm gonna have to go. We're just gonna finish doing the lines. I'm not gonna fill everything up. I'm gonna use a command for that. You know, it's way quicker. So we have L is for the way. L is for the way you look at me. Please tell me you know that song. Lines. How to make a really small n? Now that is a tricky question. Oh god, this looks like an H. How do you make a really small n? Is it even possible? I mean, it has to, but like... I don't know how to make a really small n, but I think this looks like an n, maybe not a caps n, but we're gonna have to keep it. So line. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What am I doing here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I did everything one block too big, I think. Yeah. Lines. Let me see how I did the S. Oh, I forgot how I did the S. Oh, I see my problem. My letters are not wide enough. They're supposed to be 3 blocks wide. No, it's fine. I just need to remember how to make the S. So the S is 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Oh, I see. There. Is it one block too wide? No. Why does it look different? Or does it? I don't know, something feels off here. I love this lettuce. But then again... Oh, I see my problem. Never mind. Now that makes sense. Lines. Alright. All we need is the next block and we are ready to go. But guys, I'm gonna have to do that next off camera, sorry. F is for friend that do stuff together. U is for you and me. Alright guys, thank you so much for joining. Happy Tetris World Day. And I will see you next Thursday at 8 p.m. Mountain Time. Take care and have a lovely evening. Thank you. And let me see if there's anyone still streaming. We're going to have to do this a very shorty. Alright, funny as it is, we have Mr. Snake streaming. So, we're gonna go and raid him. I'm not gonna stay on the raid for long. I do have to go, but we're gonna go raid him. World Tetris game. World Tetris day raid. Oh, raid. Guys, I spelled it wrong. Sorry. Alright, thank you so much. Take care. Have a lovely evening, and I will see you next Thursday. Bye bye.